Hey YouTube, it's iMageRex with a 1 to 99 summoning guide, and if you were looking for a summoning guide on how to get charms, I've actually made one about a year ago, and you can feel free to click on it on the screen right now. It is kind of out of date, but the methods are still used. So here's a actual training guide on how to use your charms to actually get levels. So with each of the gold, green, crimson, and blue charms, I'll show you which pouches to make at which levels, and then all you have to do is use all your charms on those specific pouches, and that'll be the most efficient way to actually train your summoning. Because of this, I won't have an exact number that you'll need to train throughout that, because you won't actually just get gold charms or just get green charms. You'll get a mixture of all four, and that will mean that there is no accurate way to predict how many charms you'll have to use and how many pouches you'll have to make to actually get that level. Because of this, I'll show an GP per experience number, and then you can find out the amount of gold that you'll be spending, and I'll tell you the experience that you get off of each pouch. And then after each method has been shown, I'll show you guys a few tips and tricks about summoning that you may not have known. In order to get the most experience per hour, you'll have to have an efficient run. As you increase your summoning level, you can actually change runs to be more efficient. So the gear that you're actually going to need for these two runs are the lightest equipment possible and a ring teleport, which is only needed for the second run that I show you. For the first run, you start off in Falador and run up to Taverley, and then use the summoning obelisk in Taverley. This is used for levels 4 to 57. This is a pretty good method, honestly. It can be slow compared to the second one, but it is still very helpful. To increase actual speed, I recommend using Falador teleport tablets, and that'll just teleport you back to Falador Center, and then you can run to the bank and then continue on your run. If you want to, you can use a Beast of Burden, although it's not completely recommended because it does take some time to switch between your inventory and your Beast of Burden familiar to put stuff in and take stuff out of the Beast of Burden familiar. This run overall takes about 45 seconds and can be used as many times as possible. For the second run, you'll actually need two things. You'll need a Spirit Kayat familiar, which is available at level 57, and you'll need a teleporting ring with multiple uses. For levels 57 to 99, I recommend using this method. It'll take the shortest amount of time possible to actually train your summoning. The best rings to use for this method are the Ring of Dueling, the Ring of Kinship, and the ring that you get from completing the Fight Killing quest. The best one being the Fight Killing quest ring, and the second best being the Dueling ring. I don't really recommend using the Ring of Kinship though, because you have to run to the bank afterwards once you teleport, and it takes a much longer time to actually get to that bank. In order to train summoning, you need charms. Charms go from gold, green, crimson to blue in order of lowest tier to highest tier. Charms actually are used to make pouches. What follows is the recommended pouches that I suggest for levels 1 to 99 of each charm. To train using this guide, take the level that you are and then go through the gold, the green, the crimson, and the blue section, and then use those charms to make those pouches. I would suggest making the gold pouches first, and then the green, and then the crimson, and so on. If you want to calculate how much experience you'll get for how many charms you have, you can use the charms that you have and then times it by the experience rate that I put in each of these sections. Also, I included the gold needed to make each pouch. This is the base gold without selling the pouches. In the tips section, I'll explain why it's not always the best to sell the pouches on the Grand Exchange. So let's start with gold charms. Gold charms are actually the lowest tier charm, give the lowest experience, and are the most common found when killing monsters. From levels 4 to 16, you want to make Dreadfell pouches. From levels 16 to 40, you want to make Granite Crab pouches. From levels 40 to 52, you actually want to make Bull Ants. And from levels 52 to 66, make Spirit Terror Birds. And then once you reach 66, go all the way to 99 with Barker Toads. With the next three sets of charms, I would actually recommend saving them until you reach a base level that you can start using them at. This will increase your maximum experience per charm. So, starting at level 30 to 56, make Beavers. From levels 56 to 69, make Ibis. From levels 69 to 88, make Fruit Bats. And from levels 88 to 99, make Unicorn Stallions. Crimson charms are actually one of the most easily obtainable charm, and they actually give a decent amount of experience, so you'll probably likely be training with these a lot of the time. So starting at level 32 to 49, make honey badgers. From levels 49 to 74, make bloated leeches. From levels 74 to 85, make granite lobsters. From levels 85 to 96, make swamp titan. And from levels 96 to 99, make pack yaks. Blue charms are actually the highest tier charm, and they give the most experience per pouch. I recommend saving blue charms as long as possible until you can potentially reach the level that you want. Also, blue charms are the most expensive charms to train, but the starting levels can actually make some profit. So from levels 57 to 79, make Spirit, Grok, or Kayat, and I actually know that these used to make a profit, so you might want to check them out. From levels 79 to 83, I recommend making Fire Titans, and try to avoid Ice Titans. From levels 89 to 99, I actually recommend making Geyser Titans, and this will be the fastest experience per hour that you can obtain. So after you've made all your pouches, you actually have a couple of options. You could sell all the pouches on the GE and then hope that you get money back. You could use all the pouches and then try to make a profit. Or you could sell the pouches while you are making them for a return of shards. Now the shards that you actually get back are 70% of the shards used to make it. So all you have to do is times 0.7 by the shards used to make it, and that'll give you how many shards you're getting back. This is good because sometimes it's actually more beneficial to trade them to this guy called Bogrog at Uglog, and that will sometimes give you more shards than you could possibly get by selling them at the GE and then buying shards again. So every time you actually make a pouch, I would recommend checking it on the GE and checking how many shards you get back, because a lot of times you can even make a profit off of doing this. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you liked it, please subscribe for more content. Also, you can click the screen to go watch another guide that I've made, or click the screen to subscribe. Thank you guys, and goodbye. Hey everybody, it's Rex.
What am I doing here?
I am actually going to show you
I
the
have
solo trip.
and
Just using
a little bit of it,
and I'm going to
sell my reviews.